NeNe Leakes, yo, NeNe Leakes and Kandi beef go deep. Yo, it goes so deep. And I want to be crystal clear on here. I love me some NeNe Leakes. I love me some Kandi. But Kandi had the final laugh. She said, I may be corny or this, but I still got my peach. Yikes. Regardless of what it is, Kandi still got her peach. NeNe have to understand, number one, NeNe was mistreated on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. There is a system that mistreat Black women. And I feel that it's a system that needs to be called out. And because NeNe is Black and loud, and she wasn't paid fairly, it was it was a hostile work environment. I do believe that about NeNe. And these corporations have a tendency of, using Black talent and then discarding them like a piece of meat. And NeNe stood up, and of course, at the end, she lost her job. But that does not make her less than a talented human being. I feel like Kandi understand that she's boring. Kandi understand that she's not that talented. Kandi understands that she's talented musically, but as a reality star, not so much. And Kandi is too controlling. Kandi don't want to go back and forth and I'm sorry, Kandi don't want to go back and forth with Portia. I mean, she apologized to Portia, they made up, but she don't want to go back and forth with Phaedra. So we will see how this is going to play out in the future. But at the end of the day, the public want NeNe back on the top. The public want NeNe back on Real House of Atlanta. When you think of Real House of Atlanta, you think of NeNe Leakes. There's no shade. NeNe is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She is so entertaining. She is so great. But NeNe have to understand that, sometimes you have to compromise at the end of the day. You have to compromise. But she burnt the bridge, and we shall see. Okay. And she did quit the show before. Thank you for that. She did. So we will see how it's going to play out with NeNe and the future of the show. But at the end of the day, we would love to see it. Shout out to Carlos King for interviewing the Queen. You did that with your beautiful self. I got me an African. Child, you gays, y'all do too much. I got me an African. Okay, girl. Girl, stop it. Okay? Stop it. Now, we talked about this last night about this story, and many people were saying, Wiley, you crazy. I said the reason why Lamish probably left Summer Walker or cheated on her because she probably didn't cook or she probably wasn't clean. She probably wasn't submissive. And a lot of times women, they have multiple